name is Dante, and today it's Podcast Tuesday once again. I actually had an issue where apparently, um, yeah, I forgot. I mean, I'm not really forgot. I mean, accidentally had the microphone I thought it was plugged, but no, it was like that one bit was sticking out, so that did not, so it stopped the microphone from working, and but yeah, let's just wait, I'm still on seven. Okay, but yeah, let's just quickly go through the podcast quickly. I mean, yeah, no animations until number six because yeah, channel and fireball OG magic combo. Um, During the early days of Magic, before they actually limited the uh, cards to four of each, you could actually play any number. So you could do 20 Black Lotuses, 20, 20 channels, and 20 fireballs, which made the game not fun, So because then in the opening hand you'd always win on the first turn. So basically, whoever starts wins, and that's when they had to put the play set ruling, and still they actually had to ban channel. I mean, in many formats like Commander, Modern, Legacy, and Vintage is restricted. So yeah, yeah, this one got hit by a big ban wave. I mean, yeah, but it was actually the OG combo. That's why I put this in there, even though I've actually put this before. But yeah, non-bow, Engineer Explosives, and Stony Silence. Sometimes boarded in against the same matchup, which is Affinity, and I mean it's just weird to have both these in the same. But I mean, yeah. Number 9, Sara Angel. OG face of the original face of Magic before Jace and stuff, 5 mana 4/4 Flying Vigilance, now obsoleted by Avacyn, and also Divine Visitation, which basically creates Sara Angel. So yeah. And number 8, Wood Elves. Wood Elves played in Elf tribal decks. Was um it was also featured, in the Marin precon. Even though this is actually, even though this is, supposed to be for um elf tribal, like it's elf decks in no elf decks in Commander. I think Legacy as well play Wood Elves because it searches for any force, not just basic force, where you could actually search for dual lands as long as it has force, or even like Murmuring Bosk, for example, or Triomes even. Um, Utility forests. Number 7. Um, um, Arcane Signet. Must have in most commander decks. Similar to Soul Ring, Fault Vessel, and Command Tower, and Commander Sphere, of course. This is just Commander Sphere, but instead of uh, removes reduces one mana by removing the sacrifice ability. Okay, let's just go back to the normal pace of the podcast. Let's go to the number 6, and it is number 6. Loyal Retainers. Exclusive in Chinese. Am I right? Yeah, that 1999. Um 3 mana 1/1 with you can sacrifice it to return a legendary creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate this only during your turn before attackers are declared. So, yeah. Yeah. Um but yeah. Um let's go in. So yeah, basically it would be played in some commander decks, with white in it, or even like legendary tribal, for example, because this would bring back legendary creatures and stuff. And I mean, yeah, it doesn't really see play elsewhere, but I mean, this loyal retainer reprint is the thing is that Portal Free Kingdoms reprints are rare. Like they're you don't get them often. Like the only times have we we had Portal Free Kingdoms reprints, I think were like Cao Cao and Sun Quan in um in from the Vault's Legends. I think it was from the Vault Legends, and then there was also uh Loyal Retainers was actually reprinted in um it was actually reprinted in Master Citizen 3 and Commander's Arsenal, but also was reprinted as an invocation. All variants are expensive except for the 30th anniversary promo, which still has not been given a confirmed price. But yeah, in but in online it is actually very cheap with 0.0 free tits for the Master Edition free and Legendary Cube price pack versions. 0.1 tits for Amonkhet Invocation version. Wow, that's actually cheap for an invocation. And no confirmed price for the Magic Online promos. I think promos do not have a confirmed price. I mean, yeah. Anyways, this is the art that was first featured in in Masters Edition 3 and also Commanders. No. This is a no. This was actually originally no. This is the original art for the card, and the only different art for this was the Amonkhet Invocations version, which actually has a depiction of Amonkhet. That's a different thing. But I mean, that's a new Arcane Signet art. Even though, like Arcane Signet always had the same art, no matter what set it was printed in. But then there was also, um, there was also, uh, but there was also, this Wood Elves. I'm just gonna check if this is the original art. Wood Elves. Um, it. Let's see. What's the? There's so many printings for this because it was also in the Frey Elise Commander deck, dual deck, Anthology, and dual decks Elves versus Goblins. Also Nisa versus Omnitsis as well. Commander Anthology. It's an MTGO promo. Yeah. Kaldheim Commander decks. New Commander deck. Yeah. Also another Magic Online promo. Yeah, with a different art. Let's see all the prints. Um. Um. What is this version? Magic Online theme decks. Has a different art, and it's also old bordered, even though it's like 2010. Wood Elves, yeah. FNM Wood Elves, no, Gateway 2006 actually has the same art as the Magic Online theme decks. There's 9th edition, 8th edition, 7th edition. We got Starter 1999. Exodus. Wait. Yeah, Exodus, yeah. And there we go. 1997 is the Wood Elves with the same art. But here's one thing, What about Sara Angel? You see, Sara Angel, that is not the original art. So we so we go to Sara Angel, and there's actually another variation of the Sara Angel 30th anniversary promo. There's also a Japanese version with a anime themed art. I mean, instead of actually saying 1993, it says 30th anniversary. Oh, and also there's a regular border version instead of the old. Also, there's border, a regular frame, and old frame. So yeah. Wait, what? The Japanese convention Sarah Angel promo is actually like $45, even though it's like uncommon or something. But let's just see. Yeah, there's the limited edition alpha version, which is 1,000 euros. But here's one thing about Sarah Angel: there is actually the Spanish fourth edition. No, I mean I don't. Yeah, I think Spanish fourth edition foreign black bordered. Yeah. Um. Is actually misprinted. It's actually um is actually has the same frame and artist time elemental, but it's actually a Sarah Angel. Yeah. This Sarah Angel was misprinted with the art and blue frame of time elemental. But yeah. Um. So. Hmm, let, so let's just go into the number 5, and it is Finhorn Elves. 1 mana, 1/1 elf druid with tap for a green. 1995 card and exclusive in German, which and um and yeah, this is basically like um even though this actually was a functional reprint of it was a functional reprint of Llanowar Elves. This one came after Llanowar Elves. This is, I think that yeah, this is actually not. Wait, let me see. Finhorn Elves. This is not. This isn't modern legal or pioneer legal. This is actually like legacy legal. I mean, Elvish Mystic and Llanowar Elves are legal in pioneer and modern, but Finhorn Elves is legacy. Yeah, and hmm, yeah, and it uses the same art as it it does not use the original art because the original art from uh is from Ice Age, and the same art is featured in Pro Tour Collector Set, um 1996 February, and in World Championship Deck 1997, which is also gold bordered. Both these with the same art, same version, but it was also in Deck Masters with the same art, white bordered actually, and there's also Masters Edition, um, which has the same art, as Ice Age. We got then the next print, was from the Vault 20th anniversary. So this was actually a 20th anniversary card. So this actually came back for the 10 years later for the 30th anniversary as a like, so it just wasn't part of the 25th anniversary. I mean, or any of the anniversaries in between. But I mean, they only celebrated every 5 years. I mean, the first ever like special anniversary was 20th, then 25th, and then 30th. And the 30th is gonna be the biggest yet. So yeah, But yeah. Also, I mean, the Las Vegas one is fully booked. So yeah, that's one reason why I'm not going there. So yeah, yeah. This is gonna this is gonna be a big celebration. Yeah. Well, let's just go in to the number 4. And it is Bow Lightning 1994 card. This is the original art actually, and it is also the oh wait, the promo Finhorn Elves was when they actually released a new art, which is in from the Vaults 20. That's when they actually completely changed the art for Finhorn Elves. I mean, but yeah, Ball Lightning. This is the original version, and yeah, it's the 1994. I mean, and oh no, wait, this is not the original art. This is actually the new art. Because Ball Lightning was actually literally a lightning, and there was no ball actually, but yeah, and it used to be a ball lightning. Literally, it was a from the dark. 3 mana, sits 1, trample, and haste, and at the beginning of the end step, sacrifice Ball Lightning. This has basically been obsoleted by Lightning Skelemental. But some decks continue to play Ball Lightning and Groundbreaker in some Cascade decks. So basically some hasty decks. There's one card that when a creature enters the battlefield, it gets +3/+3 on turn. Plus, then you can Cascade into Ball Lightning and Groundbreaker. Don't know why it doesn't play Lightning Skeleton. Maybe because it cannot hardcast it. But there's this was in 4th edition, 4 in black border as well, and 4th edition. Um, Renaissance as well, which I think this was the wait this which I think was the original. No, not the original foreign, because I think Renaissance. Apparently, I thought Renaissance would be like the first ever like language exclusive set, like exclusive to one language or something that isn't English, like French. But apparently, there's a German version. I think, yeah, the from the same set. But it actually has the same set symbol as the dark. Or no, it has the original set symbol. Ball Lightning. Um, that's 5th edition. The first different art this had was the beatdown bot set, but that was still when the creature type was Ball Lightning. No longer Ball Lightning, it's actually Ball Lightning, but then they changed it to an elemental. All right, then we got um we got we got Judge promo Ball Lightning. um um Masters edition, which is the last ever Ball Lightning printing of the old art. And then we got the new art, M10. And now they continue printing with this art constantly. Except, there's an Magic Online promo for Ball Lightning, which had the original art, but yeah. But yeah, that's an MTGO, so that does not count as a printing. But yeah. Let's just go into the number 3. And it is we got Wall of Roots from 1996. 2 mana, 0/5 plant wall with Defender. Put a -0/-1 counter on Wall of Roots to add 1 green, but only once per turn. this is actually now played in modern decks in the uh, in in the Yawgmoth deck, and and this is actually good because it actually adds mana without tapping, so it's not affected by summoning sickness. So you can play this and then um play Ignoble Hierarch. But then there is um Plant Wall, but then you can also use the Eldritch Evolution on this and actually bring in Yawgmoth from there. And plus, it actually holds off attackers for a few turns because I mean, it actually defends against burn for for until you use it like 3 times, and then once you use it 3 times, it's actually easier to get through. And yeah, it's actually a really powerful one, and I think that's the original. That no, I don't know if that's the original art. Let's see, Wall of Roots. Is this the original art? All right. No, this is not the original art. Um this was first printed in Mirage, with an art that actually depicted a person. Um, the original art has a person in the art. Now there's no person in the art, and there's less roots. But then, um, we got the World Championship deck 1998, gold bordered. Hmm. Now there is Wall of Roots time shifted from Time Spiral, and yeah, that's when it got added to modern. Like Time Spiral has added so many cards, like to modern, like that. So many cards, old cards that are in modern, and there's some old cards that are in modern and do not exist in the modern frame or in the M50 or in the standard frame. Like because there's standard frame, modern frame, and then there's old frame because modern frame was introduced, when the first modern Lego set came out, which was um 8th edition. The first ever printing with the new art was an FNM 2008 promo. But the archenemy actually printed with the original art. Then from there, all the promos had the new art, like uh, and Magic Online promos. Also, Iconic Masters had the same art. Yukipena Commander has that art, and this promo has the new art. So yeah. Even though it's in the older frame, I mean, they actually yeah. Let's just see from Sara Angel. Is that actually new art that they introduced for Sara Angel? Let me see. So I mean, well, there's so I mean, this is actually wait. Let me check. This is actually a new art for Sara Angel, and plus they also introduced a new anime style art as well for Sara Angel. There's also then I mean but yeah, let's just go in from the beginning for Sara Angel, which is the first card in this podcast. Wait, what? No. But yeah, number 9. So let's just walk through this. So Sara Angel had the same art all the way from from Alpha up until 7th edition, but with of course the exception um of foreign black bordered, which printed it in uncommon rarity, but it was actually um um but it was actually with they put their the wrong art for it, you know. And let me see. Wait, time element. And so they actually put the wrong. No way! They actually put the wrong artist for Time Elemental. Time Elemental was actually illustrated by Amy Weber, but they actually put the original Sara Angel artist, which was Douglas Schuller, I think. Yeah, and but I mean they put the wrong art, wrong frame. But yeah, Sara Angel in the 7th and 8th editions would be printed with a new art, which then would be replaced in 9th edition with a different art. That would continue all this way from 10th edition, foil 10th edition, um, dual decks, divine versus demonic, M10, M11, yeah. Also got printed in Salvat 2011 with the same art. Only time, the only, I mean, they also had the Sara Angel Masters Edition 4 had the original art. And also same with the MTGO promos. And then they actually continued the same. I mean, they actually made a special art for the front vaults, and and yeah. But then they continued the same art for like all the way from 10th edition up until Iconic Masters. And then from there, they released a new art in Dominaria for Sara Angel, which Dominaria in itself is a 25th anniversary set. Dominaria had also an alternate art version for the Japanese convention promo. The original Sara Angel art was then continued for MTG Arena, Game Night, Game Night original, Jumpstart, another arena printing. I mean, not printing, but version, And now we got three different versions of Sara Angel promo with 2 different arts actually. But let's just go into number 2, and it is we got Windfall 1998. 3 mana sorcery. Each player discards their hand, then draws cards equal to the greatest number of cards a player discards this way. This was actually banned in Legacy, and yeah, it's actually really powerful one. Like restricted in Vintage as well, but it's legal in Commander because of how fun it is. I don't know if that's the exact reason, but yeah, it is actually fun to play. And I think this is actually the original art as well, which is good, Let's just go in. Okay, so Urza Saga started. It was when Windfall was first printed, 1998. But there was also Battle Royale bot set, which had the same, sets in which they put the original set symbol, which was Urza Saga, but it's white bordered. So if you have black bordered Urza Saga Windfall, then it's Urza Saga. But if you have a white bordered Urza Saga Windfall, it's actually a Battle Royale bot set, which, yeah. But then there's also, the original Commander at Windfall. I mean, I'm surprised this has not been printed in 12 years between Battle Royale bot set and the first Commander set. Probably because of how OP it was, until they actually started recognizing Commanders in official format. Then they printed, in Commander 2015. And like every version always floats above the $4, like even the Iconic Masters version. But I mean, Windfall was also in Commander 2016. And yeah, basically, which was when they released the new Windfall art, and they continued like that until and then they made like um MTGO promos. But they basically shuffled around the original and new Windfall promo, Windfall art. Like because MTGO promo has the new one. Iconic Masters has a new one. Commander Anthology 2 had the original one. Commander 2020, which is Ikoria Commander, has the new one. Kaldheim Commander also has a new one. But the promo Windfall has the original one. So yeah. But then we also got, like the last one. The last promo. Not even time shifted. The number one. Best of them all. The creator himself. Richard Garfield. PhD. Yeah. And oh yeah, I found out Arcane Signet actually had two different arts. There's one that actually featured the Motsen, and one that featured Ring, which was the Commander Legends Baldur's Gate version. And there's also a secret letter drop version of a different art. But yeah, they always had, the same hand and thingy. Except, of course, there's, of course, the new one, and then there's also the Warhammer ones. What? They made like summer vacation promo? Japanese? What is this? Okay, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, he's silver bordered, okay, but yeah. 5 mana 2/2 legendary human designer. You may play cards as though they were other cards of your choice with the same mana cost. You can't choose the same card twice. So basically, he can change any card to another card. So you see Sara Angel there, right? That is actually a divine visitation, which actually creates Sara Angels. Well, replaces the tokens with Sara Angels. Yes, that is actually really cool. But then let's just go in. We see Wood Elves. Wood Elves is actually Ancestral Mask. Ancestral Mask is a good card for boggles. And other stuff, like 3 mana enchanted creature, enchanted creature gets +2/+2 for each other enchantment on the battlefield. Kind of like, ancestral, no, ethereal armor, but doubled without the first strike. But also two-sided, Now, we see Arcane Signet. That is actually Time Vault. Used to be power 10 before they replaced it with Library of Alexandria for that slot, 2 mana artifact. Enter tapped. Does not untap during your untap step, and if you want to if you would begin your turn while it's tapped, you may skip that turn and untap it, and tap to take an extra turn. But of course, you could actually use some any permanent that allows you to untap an artifact would give you infinite turns. So they had to ban this in Legacy, Vintage, Legacy, Commander, and then restricted in Vintage. Because it's so easy to get infinite turns with that. And then of course, there's actually, a way. If you're playing a Karma deck, you can actually skip your own turn with Time Vault. But then you see Loyal Retainers. That is actually a recruiter of the guard, which allows you to search one of your 2 toughness creatures, and it's kind of powerful, and basically you can cast it, bring something, and but then you can also recruit of the guard. But wait. Oh, yeah. You have to. Yeah, you have to cast. Like if you have like Loyal Retainers, you can cast as a Loyal Retainer, so as a recruit of the guard. When like yeah, that's basically my personal choices. Like what I would replace the following cards with for the same man cost. Fenhorn Elves. That would be an ignoble hierarch. Of course, noble hierarch if the colors are different. I mean, noble hierarch is that's actually a blue deck. So yeah. Now we got Ball Lightning. I'd replace that with a Seismic Assault and start shooting at the opponent with lands. You see Wolf Roots? I mean, Wolf Roots, I could keep it the same, but Seed Time would probably be good if I'm playing against a blue deck. I mean, there are cases when, I need something else, but. And then you see Windfall. That would be one of the power 9 itself. Time Twister. Same cost, and actually probably better than Windfall because, it basically shuffles hand and graveyard into library, and then everyone, and then draw 7 cards. So yeah, and also does not exile itself, so you can actually find a way to loop that. And then I mean, if it hits the graveyard, it's gonna be a Windfall, right? You cannot use it as the Time Twister again, right? Hmm. I don't know, but I mean, yeah, these are my personal choices. And then if you have a Richard Garfield in your hand and you want to cast another Richard Garfield, just play Dream Halls. Just use Richard Garfield as a Dream Halls. Yeah, yeah, and then just bring in everything down. But yeah, congratulations, you've reached the end of the podcast, and so why don't you like and subscribe and follow the Untitled Chapter, friends? Stay tuned to this video streams and podcasts. Podcasts will be live every Tuesday at 6:30 CET. So stay tuned to them. Watch my other videos too. And yeah, you should check the description. There are some really cool links you should try out, which will give you some stuff. Even like if you want to actually stream in multiple platforms at once, you could actually get Restreamio and then you also get after first stream you could actually get discount on premium if you feel like you need premium. But yeah, wait, did I forget something? Yeah, but yeah, I should have actually used this before this. But yeah, never mind. Let's just but yeah, you get it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and bye.